There are two questions that I receive quite often about this project. The first one is how do you write your music? What's a home studio like? What gear do you have? The second one is how do you come up with ideas for the songs that you write? Today I'm going to answer that second question. How do I come up with song ideas? Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Synaptic Schism. My name is Vlad, and in this series called Inside the Schism, I talk about the act of writing music, not from a technical point of view, but from a more personal point of view. Today I'm going to try to answer the question, where do my song ideas come from? And to explain that, I'm going to talk about the music that is currently in the background. This song is called Unstable. And I started to write it because I was investigating modes. A mode is a kind of a scale. And I was investigating modes, and the one that I was looking at is called Locrian. And in one of the videos that I watched about this mode, someone said that nobody uses this mode because it's very unstable. And I said, well, if no one uses it, I will. And I will write a song about unstable, whatever that is. At that point in time, I had absolutely no idea what unstable meant. I just wanted to write a song in Locrian that was related with whatever instability that was caused to that mode. That's how the song started. So I started to write. I quite literally forced myself to write in that scale, and that's where the ideas started to appear about the melody, about the several things that pop up. I got some ideas from how I used to write some riffs when I used to write metal songs, and pretty much the music started to build like that. And as the song started to grow and to flourish, and I added more orchestration and more ideas continued to come up, I felt that the song was quite oppressive. It was sad and oppressive at the same time, and that's when the issue of mental health popped up. It's an issue that it's very dear to me. It's something that I take very seriously, and I wanted the song to actually reflect that feeling of loneliness, that feeling that no one else understands what we are going through, and we battle with these things. So Unstable became almost like a hymn to mental health and to sort of a wake-up call that people are suffering from this. When I finished writing the song, there's very little of Locrian in it, actually. And that's one thing that happens quite a bit, which is all songs that I write for Synaptic Schism have these two parts, a very logical, like a puzzle kind of thing. So writing in a scale that nobody uses and that it's unstable was kind of a puzzle. It was just a puzzle that I wanted to sort in my head. I wanted to write that because it was unstable, and I wanted to write that because no one uses it, all of those things. But then there's this aesthetic that comes into action about what the song is actually about. What is the idea? What is the feeling? What is the human characteristic of the song that I want to pass out when I'm writing it? And often, although it starts with a puzzle, it often ends up only with the aesthetic. If I have to drop the puzzle for the song to come what I want it to be, I will drop the puzzle. I don't care about the puzzle. The puzzle is just a starting point. Just as a final note, that's where the name Synaptic Schism comes from, because there are these two competing ideas in my head. One is very logical, very cold, it's a puzzle, it's like a cerebral thing, and the other one is very emotional, is very human. And there's a schism in my brain between the two ideas, the two competing ideas. So synaptic refers to brain, and schism to that fracture that occurs when I'm writing a song for Synaptic Schism. So now you know where my ideas come from. They come from puzzles, and you know where the actual aesthetic of the song comes from. It comes from emotions. Hence, that's where the ideas for Synaptic Schism come from. I hope you liked it. If you enjoyed this kind of video, please do like and subscribe and comment and all of that stuff that YouTubers ask you to do. This is the first time that I'm doing it, so please do comment, like and subscribe. And I hope that soon I'll be able to speak a little bit more about my music to you. Until then, bye bye.